We are in the business of manufacturing mechanized material handling equipments as well as power transmission gearboxes. And we are India's one of the largest manufacturer of material handling and power transmission equipment.
First is you are making an aggressive foray into the global exports market, setting up sales offices across Singapore, Middle East and Australia. So what kind of small company challenges that you face in the global markets? And do you have you seen a situation when you have to sacrifice margins when you take up global contracts? Or do you see these kind of things happening in the future?
At the initial stage, definitely in entering into an international market, the acceptability of the product is the main concern. And that's why we have started with power transmission gearboxes to be sold in the international market first. And we are now trying to also look at the material handling equipment business, especially in South Africa and Australia. I would also like to mention here, though it may not be a priority, we are also looking at the acquisition of a medium-sized unit in gearbox segment, somewhere in Europe or USA. But we are not aggressive in that particular aspect because we have already seen two plants, but they were not up to our satisfaction or our requirement rather, and that's why we are not aggressively pursuing that particular aspect. But definitely the thought has been conceived because in the international market we are looking at the infrastructure for this gearbox plant, manufacturing together with the marketing network so that the brand name of that particular gearbox can give us a higher presence or an increased presence in the international market.
There's an audience question. Do you think that Elecon would be able to sustain top line growth of 59% and bottom line growth of 179% in FY07? These are the performance that you recorded for FY06. So do you think that it will be sustainable?
I think you might have seen our results for the half year. That we have our EBITDA margin has increased tremendously in material handling equipment business. You must have seen in March it was around 9%. It has gone to 11 and 13% in the second quarter. And overall for the first half, it is 12.55%. Now with the increase in volume in material handling equipment division and the consistent growth in power transmission gearbox division, we are definitely expecting our margins to improve substantially in the current year too.